Hello there everyone, it is me, Red Chair Gaming, and I've finally got a chance to record. So I am here with another Sims 4 speed build, and today we're going to be building a little house called Bold. Bold is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom modern home located in Willow Creek, and that's pretty much it about the house. It's really, as with the Brick Bungalow starter, it is pretty much tailored to how my Sims were going to do it, but I didn't do it like the last time and spend $4,000 on workout equipment. Instead, I decided to keep it very generic, and I put in just the basic necessities, and I left some open space so you can put in whatever you want, and I don't mean, how some YouTubers slash house builders do it, and they're like, I left a whole room for you to design, when in reality they don't really know what to put there. I mean, I'm not gonna sit around and criticize people because that's not my job. That is not what I'm supposed to do. That's not why I'm on this planet. I'm just saying I'm not gonna be that type of person that leaves an entire room open. I would rather go in and at least give it some sort of function, and I'll tell you, honestly, this is the ugliest, most pointless room in the house. Tear it down if you want to. That was some pretty good personality, actually. Um, Anyways, where you see this little chimney is where that bathroom is gonna go, the single bathroom in the house. And of course, we're just starting off with like the basics of the house. We haven't gotten into like putting in the second bedroom or anything. But that's pretty much it about it. And I mean, you see this one Sim that's living here at the moment, but he's not the actual Sim that I'm playing with here, and so this house has been play tested, and this house works perfectly fine. I went through, I checked everything, I fixed everything, so some stuff looks a bit different in-game than it does on here. I mean, you might have some problems with like the sofa area, just because I couldn't figure out what was up with that, because one time it didn't work, and then the rest of the time it was perfectly fine. So you might just have to adjust that for a split second, even though it should work because I've already adjusted it in the saved version of this, actually. Okay, never mind. So I did draw a couple of like weird things that I personally really like, such as a jukebox, because I love sort of classic elements in houses, especially when it comes to modern houses that are so consistent that you just have to have something to break the consistency. Because this house, it's got, well, it's like the title says, bold. It's pretty much black and white, this entire house. And then you've just got pops of red. You've got espresso wood, which I absolutely love. You've got blues in the bedrooms. Granted, it's a more mellow blue, but still, it's just little pops of colors that I thought would help accentuate the house, I guess. But anyways, we're just going on through, and I'm about to disable the grid, and I just did. And disabling the grid is like the #1 thing for me because I hate the grid. I'm sorry, but I do. This single bathroom is just a 3x2 space, which is what I normally do for my houses. And so it just has, shower, sink, and toilet. It's just standards of living, I guess. And a nice little wall partition for the shower. So it all looks fine and dandy. Anyways, I'm taking a break from homework to do this actually, because people have been telling me I need to take breaks from homework, because I've been doing it for like 5 hours straight some days. People say I need breaks. This is my break today. Also, something to note, just because it gets a little bit frustrating for me too, sometimes my houses, or not my houses, my recording software can't keep up with the encoding on the game or something. It just can't keep up with the frames. And so it'll say like warning, high encoding, and then suddenly there are these long gaps where just nothing happens. But I'd rather have those nice little gaps because it gives me longer to talk with you guys. And I actually really like having someone to talk to that doesn't like care about anything, they just want to have a conversation, I guess. I guess that's kind of why I do YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out why I do YouTube someday. Anyway, some really cool roofing, and also a nice little cameo from the word anyways just appeared. So we're continuing on, and rugs. Why are there not more rugs? That's all I care about are rugs. I just said rugs so many times. Also, if you can't tell, I'm really congested and kind of sick. So that's just something that you ought to note. What is this random file playing? There is some random file that's about to pop. Oh, it's not a random file. I split the footage to cut some stuff out. Okay, anyways. Got some nice bar stools. Well, just a bar stool for a little bit of an accent. And this is the kids' room, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Because you see me use the counters like that right there, right? That's pretty bland, that's pretty boring. And then I started looking into the left ends for the counters, and then I decided on a rounded counter. And it just looks really cool because it all ties into the wall. And it just looks really amazing. Anyways, did you guys get The Sims 4? I mean, like, one of my videos has over 3,000 views. And I want to know, did you guys actually get The Sims 4? Or are you just watching my video to see The Sims 4? It's just a little thing I'd like to know, just because it's kind of interesting to see what everyone else did about The Sims 4. Also, do not use plants next to objects, well, enlarged plants specifically. There are no plants in this house because I was scared to use plants. Everything goes missing whenever you use a plant. It is like... Okay, so The Sims 4. Everyone knows that The Sims 4 cut out, like, the burglar NPCs. That's because they added plants to steal your stuff. This is not a joke. Your stuff will just go missing in your house. If you're lucky, it'll go into your family inventory. If you're unlucky, you may have just lost like $1,000 TV. That is the honest to goodness truth. I have lost a TV in The Sims 4 to a plant. And it's very sad. I also used that really big enlarged light just because I thought it looked cool. And among things that I noticed in The Sims 4, one of the doors is in a different orientation than it was in this video. And that is the front door. Do not flip the front door unless you want strangers walking into your house and then knocking from the outside. Here's the finished house. I'm kidding. But anyways, I was just looking at like different enlarged items, and then I started looking at the doll houses because those things are so detailed and it's amazing. Well, we're getting on to the end here. I've got 50 or so seconds left. So make sure to give it a thumbs up if you want to. You're not pressured to. Hit that subscribe button because I plan on making videos more and more frequently. I've just been a bit behind on because of school, not on school. So yeah, just make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. So I hope you all enjoy the tour of this nice little house, which is available on the gallery. I'll post the hashtags to search for down below. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.